Again, it's me, Mrs. Liles, and we're still multiplying 2 digits times 1 digits, but now we're going to use a different method. We've already talked about the area method, area model. Next, we're going to use what's called the standard model. This is the way that probably your parents learned how, I learned how to multiply, and it's a good method to know as well. So I'm going to share my screen so you can see as I talk, see what I'm talking about. Notice that my multiplying, remember 21 is a factor. These are the factors. The two numbers that you multiply. And then your answer is the product. Okay, so we're going to put our product underneath. I'm multiplying 3 and it's in the ones place. So notice that it's right underneath the 1. It's really important to keep your numbers all lined up. All right, so I'm going to take my 3 and the first thing I'm going to multiply it is times the 1 because it's in the ones place. So 3 times 1 and is 3. And so I'm going to put my 3 right underneath that. Okay. Now I'm already multiplied my 3 times the 1. So now I'm going to take my 3 times the 2. 3 times 2, which is 6. And it's going to go right underneath the 2. Because that's really 60 because it's in the tens place. So my product is 63. Sometimes you'll see people when we use this method, they like to make a little loop around it and they'll say, okay, 3 times 1 is 3. And then they'll take 3 and loop it around the 2. 3 times 2 is 6. And so this is kind of just the traditional standard method. So we're going to work through some examples. You might grab a pencil and some paper so that you can practice right along with me. And then you'll be able to go to your Google Classroom assignment. All right, so another example, we'll do 45 times 3. So 45 and 3 are my factors and we're trying to find the product. Okay, so we multiply the 3 times the 5. We multiply our ones place first. 5 times 3 is 15. Now this one's a little bit different. In the number 15, my 5 is in the ones place. Well, since I'm talking about the ones place here, that's the number I write. Now the 1 is in the tens place, so we've got to carry it over and we'll just put the little 1 above the 4 because that's showing us that's in the tens place. And so we have to be kind of careful with that. We're going to go on right now and take the 3 times the 4. That's 12. But we've got to add in this 1 that we carried over. So 12 plus 1, that's 13. So that's what we write here. 135. 4 times 3 is 12 plus the 1, which is 13. All right. All right, let's try another. 25 times 5. Now think a minute, what do we do first? Okay, we multiply times the ones place. So pause your video and multiply that. Think of our 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. 5 is in the ones place, so that's what we wrote. That's a lot of 5s. Now the 2 that was in the tens place, we're going to carry over. Okay, so we multiplied 5 times 5 first. Now we got to take this 5 times the 2. So 5, 10. So we got 10, but we have to add in our 2 there, which is 12. 10, 11, 12. So we write our 12. So 25 times 5 is 125. Okay, try this one on your own. Let's do 16 times 3. Okay, so pause the video, write that. Okay, think about where do we start? We start with the ones. Six times 3. So think of your 6s. 6, 12, 18. Okay, so that was 18. Think, well, 8 is in the ones place. So we write our 8, carry the 1 that's in the tens. Okay, so 6 times 3. Now we take that 3 times the 1. 3 times 1 is 3, plus the 1 makes it 4. 16 times 3 is 48. Okay, we're going to try one more before I let you go on to your assignment. Let's do 49 times 5. So take a minute and solve that. Pause the video, work the entire problem, and then push play to check your answer. Okay, hopefully by now that you have finished the problem, let's check it. 9 times 5, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. Okay, so 9 times 5 is 45. 5 is in the ones place. That's what I write here in the ones place. 4 gets carried over because it's in the tens. That's what's going to the tens place. So 9 times 5 was first. And now we take the 5 times the 4. Now we go to the tens place. 5 times 4 is 20. Now we have 4 already there. So that's 24. So 49 times 5 is 245 for the product. I hope that helps. On your Google Classroom, there are a couple of videos that you can watch again to review and finish your assignment. Good luck. Thank you. Bye-bye.